Yo, what's good, everybody? So I know I've been gone for a while. See, my thing about me missing in action is the whole fact that, like, I have a lot to do. I do a lot of studying, so I'm not just on here giving y'all, like, bullshit, like, hypotheticals and all this other stuff. No, I'm, like, studying, and I'm putting that shit into use. Though I have not fully unlocked my pineal gland, which I'm pretty sure is probably going to take a good amount of time, I want to talk about that. So, I mean, this is going to be pretty much what the video is going to be about. These false teachers trying to, like, persuade people that they can unlock their pineal gland with, like, certain, like, little instruments and certain songs and all this other nonsense. Like, bro, no. I put in I believe, like, one of my very first videos, as far as the pineal gland, I put in there, like, how to actually unlock the pineal gland. And I'm pretty sure that's probably one of the most unwatched videos as far as, like, all the videos I have. And it's like, yo, it proves to me that, like, yo, one thing about, like, this whole YouTube thing is, yo, people just want to be entertained. And it's like, yo, damn all the information, damn all the knowledge that a person may know and that could actually, like, help us tap into, like, the pineal gland and all these other, like, chakras, since everybody is so spiritual and want to be, like, be into all these, like, chakras and stuff. There's over 180, like, chakras in the body. And that's not the astral body. That's not, like, the the spiritual body. You got so many different bodies that the chakras connect to, but we're not even gonna go into those. But yo, there's so many people out here, yo, that talks about, like, yo, you can do this. This is how you unlock the pineal gland. This is what you do. Like, yo, listen to this frequency. And bro, there's gurus out there that eat fucking meat and can probably, like, yo, tell you more about the spiritual realm than a motherfucker that's a vegan, like a fucking full-blown vegan, and has been meditating for like 80 years and shit. Yo, I'm telling you, like, the BS that, like, a lot of these people be, like, putting on, like, this platform is just crazy. I'm not gonna bore y'all to death, but this is how you really unlock the pineal gland. Like, this may not be for everybody. Like, spirituality, I must say that spirituality was intended for the original people. So, like, with that being said, like, yo, this is not a racist video. This is not racist. This is all the stuff that I've, like, yo, accumulated from the past, like, 20 plus years of my spiritual journey. And, like, yo, this is what it is, bro. Like, if you don't want to, like, listen to it, you don't have to. If you don't believe me, then you don't have to believe me. But, like, yo, I'm going to tell you this, and, like, yo, for all the melanated people, like, be warned. Like, you got to be on a certain level to, like, do these things. And it's like, yo, I'm not going to bullshit y'all. There's no frequency besides the frequency that your body makes. You can't get frequency outside of the body. Listen, like, if you talk about this is an illusion, this is all illusion and shit, so why would you want to take something from out of you to put into you? Like, frequency in this world is an illusion, right? Because, like, the vibration, like, frequency comes from vibration and all that stuff, like the logos and all that. This is a false reality. So therefore, you don't need outside sources. You need to go within. You need to, like, sit still. When you sit still, there's a law that's called the law of vibration. There's nothing that can sit perfectly still. Everything has to move. So when you sit still, you're going to vibrate. When you vibrate, when you start to feel the sensation of you vibrating, that's either you, like, yo, higher, like, boosting up your frequencies. Because one, you're about to have an out-of-body experience because of that shit. Two, your body is actually trying to connect to the higher realms because it has to bridge. Your body has to bridge. You can't just like, shake, like vibrate, and then like your body's just like stuck on this like, plane. No, your body vibrates and it goes to a higher dimension. Once that happens, like, you like astral project. But you don't always have to astral project. If you're strong-willed and you're strong enough, if you've worked all the other chakras, you don't always have to astral project. You don't even have to sit still like to astral project. You could be walking and you can like do like a quantum leap or something. Like you can like quantum like walk or whatever the hell it's called. I forgot what it's called, but you can do that. Like you don't even always have to like, be seated. But stillness is like the beginning. Like that's the beginning stage when you first starting out. You have to sit still in order to feel the vibration, like, to start to vibrate and everything, because you're going against the principle. It has to do these things, like, because of the principle. Now, the thing about, like, when you get higher and higher up in, like, the spiritual practices and stuff like that, you start to, like, bend and, like, you can kind of, like, break certain rules. Like, with that, like, quantum walking, like, being a rule breaker. Because you don't have to sit still to start vibrating. You can automatically, like, start vibrating like that. But going back into it, like, that's one of the steps to, like, start to, like, pretty much start to, like, unlock the pineal gland. My bad. Lost my train of thought. But be warned again. You have to work on the first, 5 chakras before you can even talk about the fucking pineal gland. And then even when you master the pineal gland, which is going to be like, it's going to take a while, you still have to master the crown chakra, because after that you have to learn complete balance. When you learn about the crown chakra is the ultimate balance. It's where, you know when to connect and when to disconnect. Like, attach yourself to certain things and detach yourself. That's what that is about. Like, the crown chakra is the master. It's the crown because you've mastered, thyself. That's what the whole end game is about. The whole end game is about mastering yourself, which we're going to go back to the whole, like, pineal gland. The pineal gland has 72 chakras or 72 facets in it of its own. So when you're mastering, like, the pineal gland, you have to actually master these chakras, or these, like, center points in the pineal gland, which have a demon. That's where the 72 demons come from. The 72 demons are aspects of yourself. So when you start to master yourself, you start to master those demons. You start to, rise above your demons. That's where that phrase comes from. And when you start to do that, once you mastered all 72 of your demons, then you can journey into the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. And, like, I'm telling you, it's not an easy journey. Because, like, we're talking about entities that know you maybe better than you know yourself. And it's like, like, when you really start to tap in, really start to, like, master yourself, you start to, like, understand, like, why certain addictions are hard for you to, like, overcome. Like, why are you this way? Why are you that way? It's like you start to really, like, battle yourself. And that's who it is. Like, those 72 demons are just you. They're you. I don't care about the names, like, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, all these, like, demons and stuff. They're all you. That's why when you pull these entities from out your, like, body and you try to conjure them, like, for all those that do magic, when you try to conjure these things, that's why they kill you. Because, like, one, you're dealing with forces that you never mastered, or you never, like, seek to understand. And it's like, you're pretty much, you're at a disadvantage because you don't know how to protect yourself from your own being. And that's where the self-destruct come in. That's why, like, people, besides, like, melanated people, like, these people that don't have melanin. And again, this is not like a shot to anybody that's, like, like melanated deficient, but, like, I'm just saying, all this spiritual stuff is designed and created for melanated people. So I mean, use at your own risk. I don't care what color you are. If you want to know this stuff, then I will share it. I don't care. Like, you know, color doesn't mean anything to me, but just be warned. Because like, if you don't have melanin, like, you know, there's a such thing as called a thing called spontaneous combustion, and this is documented. So I would say, be very careful. Be very careful. But like, I'm just trying to, like, you know, give y'all the insight, like, give y'all the real shit. I'm not here to, like, you know, pacify. I'm not here to, like, pretty much, like, hold your hand or try to, like, you know, get views and shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't care. Like, if I cared about that shit, I'd be doing some goofy shit on here, man. Like, I'm really trying to get this information out because, like, one, when I go, I can't take this shit with me. I mean, like, I don't want it to go with me, like, pretty much what I'm saying. I don't want it to be like, you know, I learned all this in vain without, like, you know, at least educating somebody. So that's my whole goal with this whole, like, spiritual thing. It's about sharing, giving, like, information to my people and any other person in this world that want to know the actual truth. So, like, yo, again, I don't give a damn what these people tell you as far as, like, the whole vibration, like, you know, listening to these frequencies and all this other stuff, and you can listen to this and this will open up your vibration. No, it just puts you in a state of relaxation. It puts you in a state of relaxation where you most likely will fall asleep, because one, is not natural, and your body is like, okay, well, this is not, like, you know, from us, so I guess this is, like, you know, this person is trying to wind down or whatever. So, like, yo, you're pretty much is like, you're not getting the actual benefits of, like, unlocking the pineal gland. Again, yo, anything worth having, you have to work at annually. This is a everyday, like, type thing. This is like 24/7, 365. Like, you have to, like, really, like, put your heart and soul into this. This is not for the weak. I don't care who you are. Like, if you're really pursuing the spiritual, like, path, no matter what path, because they all lead to the same place, but you really have to, like, yo, put the work in. And that's all I have to say. I'm gonna try to be more, I'm going to be more, I don't like trying, I'm going to be more consistent with these videos, because, like, I'm just irritated with a lot of these things. Like, you know, a lot of these people out here, like, these false gurus and stuff, like, people thinking they can, like, you know, see into the future. It doesn't, like, yo, that shit doesn't work like that, bro. Seeing in the future doesn't work like that, yo. It's like going off on a, like, you know, a side note. Like, when you see the future, it actually, like, presents itself as deja vu. You never know when it's going to occur. You just know that you've seen it before, and that's what it is. It's a projected thought into, like, yourself, like, a couple of weeks or months or years from now. And, like, at that very moment, when that synchronicity, like, lines up, you, like, actually be like, oh damn, I seen this before. But it's like, yo, you don't remember. It's like that show back in the day, what is it called, That's So Raven, when she had, like, an actual, like, a glitch where she seen into the future, and then it was like, damn, I seen this joint happen, but I don't know when it's gonna happen, and that shit play out, and it's like, fuck, I seen that shit, but I couldn't do anything about it. And that's another thing about destiny. Like, yo, I'll be back with a whole video about like, how you cannot really tell the future. You have to actually use entities within yourself, but even then, the future can change, because you got so many different entities that can, like, you know, project different outcomes. Like, you got the timekeepers, you got, like, you know, jinn and stuff that can tell you the future, but the timekeepers are, like, you know, they'll fuck up the whole, like, path to that joint, and then it'll mess up and it won't go according to how it was. So it'll come out as deja vu, like, you've seen it, but you just don't remember, like, you know, how it was supposed to play out until it actually played out. That's because, like, there's certain, like, you know, there's certain laws in play. That's why you can't really go back in time, no matter how much bullshit they try to show you. Like, you know, with all these people, oh, he's a time traveler. No, they had the technology, motherfucker. They already had this shit. They're just playing games with you. Like, you know, the whole Mandela effect, yo. They try to lie and say that, like, certain movies didn't come out when they did. And it's like, bro, like, enough with the mind games. But, yo, I ain't trying to go too far on the tangent. So, like, yo, I'm going to hit y'all up with another video probably later on when I get back in the house. You know, from doing my late errands. Because, like, you know, I'm off schedule, man, like crazy today. But yeah, I'll be back with another one, yo. Y'all stay tuned, yo. Get these views up, like, you know, share it with, like, you know, people that are real serious. I don't give a fuck, like, you know, about people that want to be entertained. No disrespect. If you want to be entertained, this is not the channel for you. But, like, yo, if y'all know people that are really inclined to, like, you know, the spiritual, like, information, or want to know the spiritual information, like, you know, let them know about me. But until the next video, y'all be safe.